uploaded to the previous blocks already. So, okay, now that's how basically how the mining works. So, but now that's the the case whereby you need a high computing power, because there are basically some people who have a more complex system, a more high-end performing systems or computers. So they will solve this equation, this thing faster than you. That's why you need a more highly this thing.
Let me just add to this. Right now, Ethereum is on POX, that's the proof of stake. Before now, there's what we call the proof of work. Maybe if you've read about it. So it's actually a concept that involves mathematical puzzles that are being solved. That's complex mathematical puzzles that are being solved. And once they are being solved, it's that's for new blocks to be added to the chain. These puzzles will be solved and the transaction will be validated. That's what mining is simple means. So, and the processes, it has to do with consensus algorithm. So yesterday we talked about the 51% stuff like that. So mine is part of the consensus algorithm, which is a set of rules that all participants in the network must follow to agree on the state of the blockchain. So all this process, it involves a lot. So all this gas fee we're being charging, these are some of those things that are being set to the behind. Now, another aspect of mining is the nodes and miners. So as one of as our speakers said, you can use your computer, you can make it a node and then start profiling, start being a solution provider. So, but it must meet some criteria. So, what's a node? They are simply computers that participate in the blockchain networks. Miners are like the subset of nodes with specific tasks. Each task, they're like, I'll call it actors. They have a specific task. One, but some of them validate transactions, some of them create new blocks and stuff like that. So in the whole mining, you have the consensus algorithm, you have the node, the miners, you have the transaction verifications, you have creating of block, you have the proof of work, you have the competition and consensus, you have the block reward, you have, so these are a lot. You have the security and immutability in the mining process. So I believe we, in the course of the bootcamp, we'll just maybe take out time to do a small stuff on mining. So you just have it like getting started on mining. So the basic and stuff like that. So let's not just be, the speaker is already here, so we shouldn't waste much time. Let's get into why we're here. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Gift.
Okay, Jem, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the day 3 of this bootcamp. So this today's section will be a live section. So basically, everything you're going to do today will be on a live demonstration. So today we'll just basically talk about the blockchain wallets, how to set up a wallet, and then how to do some on-chain analysis, like to verify some transaction with blockchain. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now I'm sharing my screen right now. So Okay, so today someone did ask something about MetaMask yesterday, and we say that you will need a listen, a wallet for you to what to interact with the blockchain. You get so, and MetaMask is one of the most popular wallets we have. So we also have the BNB chain wallet. We have the Phantom wallet for Solana transaction. As you know, you cannot actually do some Solana transaction with some wallets if it's not Solana this thing. So the most popular wallet we use for Solana is a Phantom wallet. We also have the one for we have the one for Actors and Venom. Like there are some blockchain that have their own. There are some blockchain that have their own wallet. You cannot use another wallet to access access them. So let's get started. Now, in order for you to be able to download MetaMask on your PC, you just have to go to your Chrome extensions. Then just see this slide. You go to your extension tab, or you probably just click on this button. It's extension. This is your Chrome web page.
Okay, I think our facilitator is having network challenges. Just to add to what he was saying, in the mail that was sent out this morning, it was recommended to join this session with your laptops, but if you are joining with your phone, it's fine. So basically, to get MetaMask on your phone if it's on your phone, you just have to go to Play Store or iOS Store and download MetaMask wallet. If you are on your system, you can just Google MetaMask. I think the first option there will be to download it as an extension. So why an extension is because MetaMask directly it just calls a particular function, and this function checks if this function connects the MetaMask to the blockchain. So basically, it's used as an extension in your browser because when you're interacting with sometimes it's not just about, although we have user interfaces for interacting with blockchain on some protocols, on some platforms. Essentially, interacting with the blockchain involves writing code on the back end. So if you want to use that in your browser, you have to have like a wallet extension that can actually call the function to connect with the blockchain. So MetaMask is just a GUI, a user interface, graphic user interface that allows you to connect with the blockchain. So please, while we're waiting for our on Linux operating system, yes, there's a version of MetaMask on Linux. Yeah, if you're using Linux, of course, there's a version of MetaMask on Linux, but I would recommend to use Windows, right? But if you don't have Windows, you can always check out the MetaMask. Just if you're using Linux, just it's simple. Just go and Google how to install it on Linux. I think it shouldn't be difficult, but it's recommended you use a Windows device.
Guys, does MetaMask work for all kinds of blockchain? Okay. Just keep your question coming in. We're having a little technical issues. Let me reach out to our teacher and see if he's here. Just whatever question you have, you could just signify and then ask or send it as a text. Okay, while we wait for them to join, I'm trying to get a response. It's been a very nice Saturday. Does MetaMask work for all kinds of blockchain? Does MetaMask work for all kind of? Not all actually. There are some networks it works for. If you have, but you understand what MetaMask is properly, based on the explanation that was shared earlier. So it's actually a cryptocurrency wallet where you can house your, if you have, how many of us, let me ask a question, how many of us, one of those things we need to do, I plan also talking about the wallet. So one of those things we aim to achieve with our community is basically to like, someone asks why are we doing this for free and stuff like that. But basically, we just want to like build a very an atmosphere that can replicate and then just be a good ambassador of blockchain. You understand? When we talk about blockchain, cryptocurrency, we have a lot of scams out there. In fact, a lot. So, but on our own part, we want to like take up responsibilities in educating our own local communities, raising mentors who will as well replicate what we're doing, so that we can have a very adoptable ecosystem. You understand? So many are afraid of the ecosystems, but when we have great ambassadors like you guys, so we are sure that the ecosystem, will be accepted wherever we speak about it. So many scams. So wallet is one important thing I talked about on my recent event in Cape Town, South Africa. I talked about wallet, and the audience were beginners actually. So we'll find out time as well to put you through or give you something to read about. So MetaMask basically, as said, it's a cryptocurrency wallet. It has a browser extension that allows you to interact with your decentralized applications on the blockchain networks. You understand? So it's when it came, it's primarily support Ethereum blockchain as well, and other network that is compatible with Ethereum. Please note that. So some of the networks MetaMask works with, yes, as I said, it works with Ethereum. If you have something to do with the Binance as well, the Binance Smart Chain, it also works. That's the BSC. If you have something to do with Polygon as well, it works with that. If you have something to do with Arbitrum, it also works with that. So MetaMask added, they also added support for Arbitrum, which is a layer 2. MetaMask, I said yesterday, Polygon, Arbitrum are all layer 2 scaling solutions. So MetaMask provides solutions. No, so not all. So when it comes to wallets, we need to do our research very well to like stick to the wallets to use. There's so many wallets there. So you just have to be very, very careful. So you don't lose your hard-earned money or distribute false wallets. So we'll recommend wallets, MetaMask for you. And for some of our trainings, we'll be using that. Let me see any question, or let me try and chat up my colleagues to see if they're okay. Yeah, we have our speaker. What's the difference between Trust Wallet and MetaMask? Well, okay. We're taking notes. We'll take our time to work on Trust Wallet. So these are two decentralized wallets actually. So MetaMask is actually a consensus. The guys who Gift, are you there? Is your network okay now?
I just joined from my phone, so I'm trying to set up my system.
Okay. So MetaMask and Trust Wallet are two different wallets, but they are wallet that we can recommend to our communities to use. So Trust Wallet is a mobile cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to like secure, send, receive various kind of cryptocurrency. So if you have Trust Wallet, you can check it out and play around with it. You can see the coins they are compatible to it. You can receive sent to you. So it's compatible with iOS or Android devices. What else again? What am I losing? So it's also compatible. You can send, if you have a Trust Wallet, you can receive BTC, Bitcoin, you can receive Ethereum as well. Likewise, the MetaMask, so you can receive Bitcoin. You can just receive. So by now, so these are things. So one of those things is these are decentralized wallets. So it's in your control. So you have the private key that you have to keep with you safely. Anyone who owns your private key have access to your wallet. So you know what that means. So you just have to like know how you can keep that. So it's something that can be integrated to any decentralized exchange because it allows users to trade cryptocurrency directly within the apps. So a whole lot of that. So it's I don't know if I've been able to like share a little knowledge. So they're all compatible. So we recommend, as a community, we recommend these two wallets for you. Let me see if any other question. Okay, Danny said, yeah, we will. Very nice. So you guys, can we also be engaging the Telegram with all these beautiful questions as well? Go to the bootcamp, engage the groups, because we need there are so many who are on the group. They also need to learn from what you guys are doing. So, and in the group we have a lot of people. We have people from Ethereum Foundation. We have people from Python. We have people from different ecosystems. So let's just try to position yourself strategically, So, and then we'll also talk about how to profile you guys for the space, like how we need to see. I give an instance some years ago when I was in a bootcamp like this by Ethereum Foundation. By Ethereum, we're also, guided on how we can profile our LinkedIn, for the space. So we'll see how we could. I believe it should be one of your bounties, one of your attacks. So if you're taking up a career here, at least it's kind of like validates your journey, how you started. You understand? So if you go to the Ethereum network and type my name, so you see some of my contributions. So we want to make your name also to be on the record, So even when you're talking or when you're, presenting or, mentoring others, you can always refer them back to how you started your journey. Just have it tracked, be trackable. You understand? It helps to. Uh, okay. Um, I'm trying to. I can see ERC. What's the question about ERC? Where's the question again? Um, if you're ready, you can take over. But in the meantime, let me just.
I am ready. Let me just start from let me just start by showing you guys the trust wallet, why my system is setting up. So basically, I was saying that a Bitcoin, a blockchain wallet is a wallet that is just a minute.
Awesome. Awesome. So next we'll dive more on tokens. Yeah. So what's ERC? Okay. Awesome. All right.
Okay, can
So yeah, please go on.
okay. So I was saying that
Take it,
a
bro.
blockchain wallet is a digital wallet that allows you to store and manage cryptocurrency. It's basically like it's like a gateway into the blockchain. So it is basically like a bank account, but not for a normal fiat, it's just for cryptocurrency. And now the main difference between your blockchain wallet and your bank account is that your blockchain wallet is decentralized and it doesn't require any third party like in the bank. So blockchain wallet is decentralized. Is even if it's created by, it's not controlled by even the creators, but it's only controlled by you. So you have full control of your funds, unlike your bank account, whereby you technically don't have control of your funds. Your funds are being controlled, that can be used and anything can be done with it by the bankers. So now the blockchain wallet can help you what send and receive cryptocurrency directly. You can use it to what send and receive cryptocurrency directly. Now blockchain wallets are typically accessed with a what private key. Now I made mention of a public and private key. So I was like telling you guys that the private key is like your password that you use to what access it, while the public key is more like your address, whereby people can what be able to what identify you. So now with the private key now, it ensures that what only you have access to your funds. So there's this popular saying in DeFi that says, "Not your keys, not your crypto." So by mistake, you lost your key, or in fact, you lost your key, or you were like someone else have access to your key, it's gone. They can what tamper with your funds because the the wallet only recognize people that has what the private key. So if your wallet private key was to be what was to be tampered with, you no longer have what access to your this thing, to your wallet. So it is very important and it's very paramount that what you save your private key in a secure place. Even though you save it now on even your Google, your phone save is not even safe enough, because if people peradventure knows that you are okay, you are into um crypto and blockchain and you have a wallet, hackers will try to like install malware into your phone, so they will be able to have access into your phone details and to search to locate where you store your keys. So there was a story I heard 2021. So a guy during Solana, something happened to Solana. So in Solana wallet, there was an attack on older Solana wallets. So they were like moving money from their wallets because there was I think there was like something like an exploit. So the guy now, okay, now say, okay, he wants to create a new wallet. He went to use the incognito mode. So he created this wallet. He forgot to save, to write out his private key. So in his head, he was like, okay, let me save it, forgetting that when incognito mode, it doesn't save any records for you. So he moved the funds from his wallet to this new wallet, and he closed. Now, only for him to like reopen back the browser, and he cannot find the wallet. So all his funds, everything he has, just gone, and there's no way he can access it back because of what he have lost, what the keys. The same thing happened to that New York man who was mining Bitcoin, and he sold his computer, saved his hard drive, and made the mistake of throwing the hard drive into his trash. So see, today he's still looking for that hard drive, because the number of Bitcoin, there's over 10 million Bitcoin or so. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have for you and you alone, so you have to be like, you have to be very, very what, careful. So now I want to show you guys the interface of the Trust Wallet. So let me just share my screen for my phone. Okay, now, so this is like the two wallets we use, the Trust Wallet and MetaMask. We also have Phantom, and we also have BitGet. So, but this is the very important ones. So now let's get started with Trust Wallet. So you open it up. Okay. Sorry. Let me just open my Play Store for you guys first to see. So you go to your Play Store. And you search Trust Wallets. Please take note that sometimes even before now there used to be like similar apps or something very similar, but what, take note of the particular wallet. Now anything that is not provided by the app platform incorporation is a fake what? It's a fake Trust Wallet. So anything that is not what, if you cannot see this particular, if you do not see these providers, this is that is you are what, using the wrong wallet. So it is like the official crypto wallet of what, Binance. So you can what, send, receive, and store your cryptocurrency. Trust Wallet is what, fast, secure, and it's a multi crypto wallet with Binance DEX support. So you can basically use it to Ethereum transaction, Bitcoin and transaction, Litecoin through. So and recent now they added support for Ripple, and so now let me show you guys the interface of the wallet. Let me just do. So let's create a new wallet now. Now, I think last year, August or September, thereabouts, the software added this new feature whereby you can be able to back up your private key to Google Drive. You can the other feature whereby you can be to back up your private key to Google Drive. But let me just
Hello, can you guys hear me? I think we lost our facilitator yet again. Can anybody hear me? Because my own network is kind of shaking. If you can hear me, please drop an emoji.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. So far, from what our facilitator has been teaching us so far, while we wait for him to rejoin, as always, if you have any questions so far, please raise your hand and you'll be called upon to ask your question. Or you can also drop it on the chat. Okay, Mr. Tolu, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So please, I have a question. My question is, in terms of the private key. So does it mean that if the person does not have access to the private key, for instance, the number of Bitcoin that was actually produced according to the class we had them like 21 million or so. So if somebody purchased close to like maybe 100 Bitcoin and the person now lost the private key, so it means that forever the person can never have access to the asset again. Like, because I'm looking at it that will that not really affect the market flow? Thank you.
So the thing with blockchain is that if you lose your private key, you lose access to that wallet. So whatsoever asset you had on that wallet is gone. That's why your private key is very important. You have to manage it. Most times, I always recommend writing it on a piece of paper, maybe multiple pieces of paper. Don't store it online. Don't try to save your private key online for whatsoever reason. Because there are a lot of boots, there are a lot of hackers surfing the internet and devices for private keys. So it's always recommended you write it out. Don't make it. Don't store it digitally.
confirm.
So to answer your question, yeah, if you lose your private key, you lose everything. Welcome back, Mr. Gates. Please, the floor
Thank
is
you, sir.
yours.
Okay. Mr. Tete, please. Okay, let's continue. So you will check after you finish checking up these boxes. So now this is our secret phrase. Now you can see now that they are giving us now this set of words are what the secret phrase now. This is some are 24, some are this thing, but now
Sorry,
this is 12. So
you're showing us a blank screen. It's dark. I don't know if
okay,
I'm
okay.
seeing a dark screen.
Yeah. Now I will not be able to show you guys the trust me, will not show you guys this because it's like private key. So just wait, let me just finish writing this out.
I think you guys should be following along so that at this point you also see what is seen if you've been doing what you have been doing. Because it's easier to set up your wallet because this is a hands-on session. So we expect that as our facilitator is showing us, we should be following along also, doing the same thing.
Okay, if you're following, I know you're not. See, I think that you're not seeing my screen, right?
No, it's still blank right now.
Exactly, yes, yes. Because I'm trying to this is my secret phrase, so the security feature will not allow.
Actually, a glitch happened and I was able to see your secret key to some extent. So somebody that is watching the YouTube video can easily pause to see the secret keys.
Okay, it's fine. I'm sure it's just for demonstration. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
okay. So the next page I will show is what to confirm your secret phrase. So they will ask you, like for my case now, they're asking me the first word of my secret phrase. I will select the first word. The fourth word, I'll select the fourth word, the seventh word, and the 10th word. So after you have done that, it will now load to confirm if you select correctly. So are you guys not seeing the screen?
Yes.
Yes, you can see your screen now.
Okay, now so after I'm just finished doing that now, I'm not showing me this now. So let's start using Trust Wallet. So I think like 2 months ago, maybe a month now, Trust Wallet did some rebranding. So they changed how things looked like before now. So this is like the home page. We also have the swap page. We have the swap page where you can do some transaction. So you can do some Ethereum transaction, you can do some Binance transaction. We also have the discover page where you can find any the app you're looking for. So even news, staking platform, coins. So just like basically shows pop-up things that you want to see. Then the fourth page here is what? The browser page. As you can see here, you have new the apps. You also have the DeFi platforms, this matching, these matchings, and even git farming, So now let's go back to the home page. On the home page now, you can see the search tab. You can see the search tab. You can see the wallet name. You can see the value amount, like how much I'm having in my wallet. Then you can see the function keys like the send, receive, the buy, you earn. Now you see this other. So if by chance now you have an NFT, so if you go to this NFT tab, you see if you have any NFT. Now for the crypto, The crypto tab will show you the cryptos you have in your wallet. If you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even by BNB. Now this page now, this is like basically where you get your wallet address of all the cryptos available. So if you're looking for your Ethereum and this wallet address, you just tap on that page and you get it. So you tap on Ethereum, and I've copied my wallet address. Is that simple. You can also, to see the value of Ethereum you have, you just click on what Ethereum. Now you see the number of Ethereum you have, the currency value, like how much is it worth, and you also give you the feature to add an alert on it. And now if you check down here, you will see what like the pricing and this thing. The candlestick, I mean, what's it called? So if you just click on it, it will pull up the Ethereum price and the chart. So I don't know why it's not loading up. Okay, so let's go back. So I've shown you guys how to get your wallet address. I've shown you guys now for you to be able to send. You click on send. Now you search what you want to send. Let's say you want to send Ethereum. You search for ETH. Okay, you're not able to see. Now I will not be able to see any this thing because we don't have it. So we just let's go back.
Is it like how?
Can you please mute yourself, please? Hello, guys. Can you please mute yourself, except the speaker? Thank you.
Okay, now the first page is where you put the website or where you to send. And if you look up here, you see what we call domain name. If you, I don't know if you have used Twitter, you see somebody that's answering so dot eth. That's like your domain name. So it's like another representation of their wallet address. You can easily use it to send out cryptos or any NFT to them. Now, this other page is what the amount, how much you want to send. So if I like paste the wallet address you copied and I put the amounts I want to like send, say I want to send them 0. Now see next. When you click next, the next page that will show you is the confirmation page where they will ask you to what like confirm. They'll show you the value of what you are sending, and you will ask to like confirm the transaction. So now for that of okay, I'm done. I've shown you guys how to send or receive, get your wallet address. So let me see. Okay, let me see if I can do the Etherscan from here. So Etherscan is the blockchain explorer of Ethereum. So you can basically see any transaction that is going on, track any wallet, know what is going on here. So this, like, now you can see the current price of the current Ethereum price against the value of Bitcoin and the percentage value. So if you come here, you also see the market cap. This is like the market cap of Ethereum, the number of what transactions with the what transaction speed. Now Ethereum is currently running at 12.8 transactions per second, meaning they're processing as high as 12.8 transactions each second. So each second that is passing by, a total of about 12.8 transactions is being what processed. And the average gas fee is what 37 GUI, which is about 1.83. So let's go down now. If you go down here, you see the latest block and what happened. So let's track this transaction that happened 10 seconds ago. So let's see if we can go to it. So they say a total of what? For this particular block 187482444, there have been a total of what? 132 transactions. So you will see the wallet that has been transferring. So now you see that this transaction has like the serial number of the transaction, the method of the transaction. As you can see, you have transfer, we have call, we have approve, we have buy with X, we have submit block, we have analyze, we have execute, we have commit, we have even swap. So whatever transaction that happen on the blockchain, they will tell you what type of transaction is that and how it came about. So, and this is also like you can see the block, you see the age, how old is the transaction, even if it's as old as like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you can be able to track it and you see the record. So once this record has been put in here, it is immutable, meaning nobody can go and change it. Now you can see who did the transaction, who sent, who received, the value of it, and what the transaction fee they paid. So let's track this now. Now this is like what they say, node operators and builders are asked to send them priority fields and MEV reward to this Lido address. So that's the reason for that transaction. So the overview is that total of about 318 Ethereum valued at $751,000 with over 47 tokens there. We have the USDT, we have size stablecoin, we have a collector, we have a Tuscar, we have 1 inch, we even have a stake Ethereum that this wallet address currently holds. So that's the where the transparency come about. So you can see what is inside the wallet, how the money came about,
Okay, I think we're still having network challenges. So at this point, also as usual, I'd like to take a few questions. Yes, the attendance will be up in a minute, but for now, let's take a few questions so far. Anybody has any question? So always please do raise your hand, and then you'll be given opportunity to speak, to ask your question. No question. So I get it. We understand so far. How many of us have been? Okay. Better. Better. Just 1 minute before you ask your question. I wanted to ask also how many of us have been following along, doing exactly what, or how many of us have created our trust wallet on this call? Just show by an emoji, maybe a thumbs up if you've created your trust wallet from this call. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Amazing. Awesome. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So Bethel, please go ahead, ask your question.
All right, good afternoon. Please,
Good
I was actually following with the demonstration, but I got a bit lost in the tracking of wallet. How was he able to get that? Um, how did he get to finding out how much is in the wallet? How the money come about? How okay, or where the money came from and all whatnot? I was a bit lost there. The last thing he was demonstrating before he got cut off.
Okay. How you got it is first and foremost you need the wallet address. The wallet address you want to track, you need to have the wallet address first. Then you go to the etherscan.io Explorer. If you notice, once you get to the Explorer, you see a search bar. So that search bar, basically, you can search wallet addresses, smart contract addresses, transaction hash. You can search anything you want to search for on that search bar, and it will just give you the information. So basically, what he did was to get the wallet address, of course, from the Explorer, because once you get to the Explorer also, you kind of see like I think the first 10 transactions, current transactions, like a minute ago, a few seconds ago. You can always check others, but I think they display, I think the first 10. So you can just click on any of the wallet address. It's going to then take you to a page where it gives you information about that wallet address and all the transaction the wallet has done. And also, once you search for a wallet address, automatically one of the first information you see is the balance on that address. So you see the balance on the address, and of course, if you click on, you see the other transactions. So you can either use it, if you are searching for a particular transaction, you can use the transaction hash to search for it, and it will give you more information about that transaction, like the timestamp, the amount. Sometimes it might not be sending of money. Sometimes could be other things like approving, like you saw approve. So approve is just like is a function where you allow another person to spend your money on your behalf. So you can approve a particular amount of funds, and the wallet you approve can actually spend that money. So we'll get to know all of this as we proceed with smart contracts next week. So basically, to get to that point, to get a wallet address, you search for the wallet address, get the transactions for that address, then you can pick a particular transaction from the transaction hash. Also, you notice that you see the wallet address and the other wallet address where this transaction was sent to. So you can also pick the other wallet address and do the same thing. You always see the balance. It's one of the things you see once you open a wallet address. I hope I answer your question better.
Yes, you did. But then, in that case, is it really private? Because this is just like viewing someone's statement of account without the person's consent. I'm just thinking, if with
Uh,
someone's wallet address, you can see how much is there, You can see how money got into the wallet and how money left their wallet. Is it really? Can you say that this thing is private?
I think from the concept of the blockchain, that your question is okay. But we think we've seen the blockchain is a secured and transparent platform, is decentralized. So every information on the blockchain has to be verified. And to be verified, it has to be transparent. But basically, the good part of it is that you just see the wallet address. You don't know who owns it, right? The person will continue doing his transactions or her transactions. You can continue looking at it, but you will never know who owns it. So that's just the good thing with I think that's just a good thing with the blockchain. There are anonymity, right? So you can see these transactions, but you don't actually know who owns this transaction.
I think that's better. Okay. That's exactly. All right. Thank you.
Let me
Okay.
answer that. If you remember that yesterday class, when someone also asked this question about listen, I made mention of what KYC. Now, for a blockchain wallet, you don't do KYC. Nobody does KYC, and the only time whereby someone will like we know that you own this particular wallet is when you like give this person the wallet. So that's why most people will say your own private, like your own personal wallet, you shouldn't be giving it that if you don't want people like to know what is inside. You can just create burner wallets where you can use to what transact to people. So I can show you an example now. So if I should go back to my this thing now, let me show you somebody wallet I've been somebody I just remember I tracked somebody wallet one certain time. Now this was because the person we were like doing a contribution for the person. So now if I go back to my home here, I will show you the wallet. So this is the wallet of this guy, Alaji Watch. I just named it Alaji Watch. So now you can see the value of what he has inside the wallet. What I just did was I just took the wallet address, came to my Trust wallet and did like what a watch wallet. So now the only thing I was just tracking was the amount of USDT he was receiving, the amount of USDT we are like contributing and where he was spending the money to, because we want to like we need to be transparent and sure about if what we are contributing to him was actually being used for what he did say he wants to use it for. So as you can see, these are like all his transactions he did with what USDT that we are watching, even to his latest transaction here that happened on the 31st of October. So and you can see here that it also says a view only wallet, meaning you can only see what is happening inside, but you cannot like tamper with what is inside. So it's only you can only see, but you cannot touch. You get that's the concept of that's where the transparency come about. Now, for you to solve that your question of people saying your this thing, you don't have to like my network is dropping on my PC, so I will drop the video. But now let me finish with this with what we I was showing you guys was tracking a wallet address. So let me go back to the etherscan.io. So better you asked a question how I was able to see the amount that was inside the wallet. So when you go to Etherscan, I've already copied the wallet address. Let me just paste the wallet address. So when you go to Etherscan, you with the wallet address you have in mind. It will like bring out everything, everything that wallet has, like an overview. Now this is what I was telling you about now. The overview. You can see the Ethereum balance, the value of it, and the tokens holding. It's like the basic summary of what you will see there. So if you go to the token this person is holding, you can see that um he's holding block bank, infinite bits, credit, MLT token, Hex, Delta Finance, Kishu Inu, stuff and stuff like that. And you can also see the value. Yeah, you can see the value of this. You can also see that, like, the value of how much these things you're holding. And note that since it's on Etherscan, it only bring out Ethereum ERC20 tokens only. Only the ERC20 tokens. Now if you also see here, this is like the name of the crypto that is in his wallet, the total amount of the crypto, and the value of the crypto. That's what the Etherscan will show you. You get so. Sorry. So that's like now for those of us that want to come into the DeFi, there are some people who makes money. Like what they do is to track wallet, Waze wallet. They just want to see what these whales they are buying, when they are buying it, like, because they believe that before a whale will buy something, it is believed that it's about to pump, or it's about to have it's a very good way. So they will like follow these ways. It's one of the smart money movements we have in DeFi. So that's one of the
Mr. Gift, can you hear us?
the summary about it. You will see the number of holders, the price, the market cap, and the circulating market cap, and so on thereabouts. But all these things you will learn it. I will not just go deep into it, but I will just allow it. But all these things you will know more about it when we start learning about the this to this so far. If there's any question, you can ask me now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Gift. Please, the floor is open as always. If you have a question for our facilitator, please do raise your hand and you'll be called upon to ask your question. Okay, some hands are up. Better, your hand has been up for a while, so I'll give Ogbonna the chance. Ogbonna, please go ahead. Better, you go next.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can
you
you
can
hear
hear.
me?
We can
Okay,
hear you.
thank you very much. I was trying to ask a question on the text. I just created my Trust Wallet account with iOS. I did, there is, if it's normal Android, like the one that showed on his phone, you see save manually or save to Drive. So my own showed save manually or save to iCloud. So I chose save to iCloud. Then it just continued like that. And I did not see the secret phrase and I don't know where it is. I went to check my iCloud this thing. I don't know where it is, but I feel like so I don't know. Is there any security in that? I cannot see I don't know the phrase. So let's say I'm keeping it offline. I don't know where it is, and also I'm not seeing it. It's just that they say it's saved to iCloud, so I don't know how to go about that situation.
I think first you should try to check your iCloud drive and go through all the folders. But basically, were you able to actually impute the phrase after it was shown to you? Like to
It's not
impute
showing me
it?
that many.
Sorry?
I say it did not show me that menu. It did not show me that part. It just
So
went directly to. Yeah.
currently on your Trust Wallet, what are you seeing? What page is displaying?
On the Trust Wallet, it's showing that the page that was showing is on, like, let me open it again. It's showing like home, then my main wallet $0, obviously, and then the send, receive, buy, and that normal home page, crypto and NFT.
Okay, so your wallet is all set. I think basically iOS handle the verification for you. I'll confirm that. But if you can see your wallet balance, then your page is set. Your wallet is set. But then you have to go to your cloud and try to retrieve your private keys or your mnemonic phrase.
Okay, sure. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Who was going to go next?
Bethel.
Bethel's hand is down. Bethel, are you still okay? You can ask your question, Bethel. Um, okay, so does anyone has any other question?
Yeah, I do. This is Nachi online. Good afternoon, everyone, for those in
Okay.
Nigeria, and good day for those outside. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gibbs, once more. Yeah, prior before now, I've had an idea about tracking transactions and the rest of that. But please, I would like to understand if there's a way after tracking an account, what goes in, what goes out from an account, and you want to red flag a specific wallet address after all tracking. And so is there any way it can be red flag, and let's say Trust Wallet will have to block it, or due to the DEX, that is the decentralized stuff, DEX decentralized exchange as Trust Wallet is, they'll be unable to block a wallet address, or they can only red flag it. I just want to understand that aspect. Thank you.
Okay, technically you cannot reflag a wallet because it's decentralized. Everybody has its own have control over their wallets. So if peradventure you suspect a particular wallet to be fraudulent or stuff, you can only like pass the information online to people, but you cannot like block a wallet because it's not centralized. So for instance now, like your bank account can be blocked or reflagged because it's controlled by central authority. But for a blockchain wallet, you cannot do that because it's controlled by the owner. So now, now another red flag something like if some let me I know about NFTs, something about NFTs. Some NFTs they just to call whitelist. So they only allow whitelisted wallet to be able to interact with the platform. It's like they close every other person not to interact except you are whitelisted. But for you to red flag a wallet, no, it's not possible because you don't have any central control over that wallet. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gift. I've tried to make a transaction like, I think, okay, that's specifically for a contract address, and Trust Wallet signify, like, notify that, um, some fraudulent activity has been detected in this specific wallet, that kind of information. Like you can either decide not to continue or go on. So that's what I'm just, because I've noticed such, like you are informed that
Okay.
this yeah.
Okay, that is for like projects, smart contracts, or some of projects like that are what are scam. So they will not like those will not like stop you, but they will just like warn you like this particular people you are trying to what to interact with. They can either be a honeypot, they can be like fool. If you are doing by you will not you these are like some criteria things you have basic checklist you have to check before you what interact with any token or project, because we have many scam artists in this um in this ecosystem right now. So what just was I trying to say that this platform you're trying to interact with can be scam, or they can be what and this thing. So that's why they're just like showing you, but they cannot block that wallet address. It's not possible. Do anybody have any other question again?
Okay, I was just of the option that so there's difference between a contract address, like because it's a project address and a personal like address, right? Because it
Yes,
seems
yes.
the contract address still have a sub address also.
Now, when you start learning about smart contracts, when we talk from next week now, when you start learning about smart contracts is just like this is the address of, like I told you that every blockchain wallet is like your access, like your gateway. So you cannot like set up any smart contract if it doesn't have an address. Like for this live demo I did there, you can see that I was accessing Lido this thing. That was like smart contract. So everybody that was interacting with smart contract was sending anything they send in there. So that's just how it works. So we have a smart contract address, and we have like personal address. Is that clear enough for you?
Yes, thank you, Gift.
Okay, so does anybody have any other question again?
There's one question from HP. HP, please go ahead. HP, your hand is up. You can ask your question.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You made mention that an address cannot be blocked or but there are scenarios where you hear that a certain wallet address has been freezed. Like the last time, like the US government freeze some wallet address. How did they do that? How did they do it? That's what I'm trying to know. Thank you.
Okay, so what happened is that remember we mentioned that there are two types of wallets, the custodial wallet and the non-custodial wallet. So basically, the custodial wallet are wallets that you have on exchanges. Now, an exchange is a place where you can exchange your cryptocurrency for fiat currency, for instance, naira, dollars. So these exchanges, they hold your private key, right? They manage your private key for you. So if a wallet address that is on an exchange is red flagged, then it's very, very possible that they can freeze that account because the user doesn't have the private key. He only has probably an email and a password to log in. But the exchange, they hold your private key, so they can actually refuse to do transactions on your behalf. So probably when you say, I've not heard of the story, but I'll look into it. When you said that the US government actually cease or freeze some wallet addresses, it's only wallet addresses on exchanges that can be freezed. But the non-custodial wallet where you have your private key, nobody can do anything about it. I hope I answer your question. Okay. All right. I think we can call it a day for today. Please do check the classroom for materials and assignments. And of course, if you have further questions, you can always ask on the Telegram channel. Okay, Tolu, we'll take just one last question from you, then we can wrap it up.
Thank you very much. Please, I want to know, when are we going to be seeing the result of our assignments? That one. Then the last one is in terms of the custodial and non-custodial. So please, I just want you to help me repeat it. That okay, exchanges are for custodial, the one that we have our own secret key is for non-custodial. Please, I just want you to help me to reaffirm that one. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, but you're actually right. You just said it all because let's say, for instance, if you use an exchange, maybe Binance, there are a lot of exchanges. There's Remitano, there's Paxful, there are a lot of them. So there's BitNops also for Bitcoin. So basically, if you use an exchange, what happens is once you sign up on an exchange, you are also given wallets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, different kinds of wallets. So you can then, from maybe if you have a transaction, you can choose to receive your funds in your custodial wallet, which is the wallet that the exchange provides for you. But generally, it's not always recommended to do that. You should always own a non-custodial wallet where you manage your private key by yourself. Then you can receive your transactions in that wallet, and peradventure, if you have a need to actually sell your assets for cash, you can then move that asset to the exchange. Then you can do that transaction there. Because basically, with some exchanges also, we've had stories in the past where some exchanges actually folded up and went away with a lot of people's money. So it's not always advisable to actually store your crypto assets on an exchange. So basically, you were right. The custodial wallet is a wallet that is managed for you. That means somebody is keeping custody of your private key. So that's why it's a custodial wallet. So a non-custodial wallet means that you are the one in charge. If you misplace your private key or your asset is lost, if somebody sees your private key, then you've left a security vulnerability because the person might decide to take your asset because they have your private key. So that's it for that. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you've answered it. So please, in terms of the assignments, I want to know when we will be seeing the results of our assignment, or is it after all the class?
No. I think at the end of this, for this week, of course, at the end of this, your current assignment for today, I believe you should see your total average for the week.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So, guys, thank you very much for making our time to attend the class. I hope you guys learned something because I did learn something. And we'll look forward to next week. Next week, we'll be looking at smart contracts and, of course, the Ethereum blockchain. And all of this is already in the timetable, which has been shared on the classroom. So you can go through it and confirm the time. Of course, we'll always send reminders to you guys for the lecture. So thank you very much. If you have any question, you can always drop it on the Telegram group. And also, it's recommended to always check the classroom and also your emails regularly. So thank you, guys, and do check the classroom for your assignment and materials, which, of course, will be uploaded in a few minutes from now.